So I think our toilet is constantly running. And after some investigation, I think this fuel valve has been broken for probably weeks. First of all, it makes this noise. Listen. And also you'll find, water slowly leaking from here, basically this part. So water, you can feel it, and to verify this, you can just wait a little bit. After a flush, say the baseline is this line, right? Or this line, it doesn't matter. Eventually, the water is gonna fill all the way up and starts to go into the bowl from here. So it's leaking water this way constantly. This is the new one I bought. It's the same model, basically 400. First of all, we want to go outside and shut the water main. And the reason why I need to do that is because the angle stop right here is entirely broken. So it's supposed to be close in this position, but it's not. Before you go and close the shut the water with this new model, because you can adjust how much water that's gonna stay within the bowl, you kind of want to memorize or draw a line right here, the water level. Like for me, I just need to remember it's 1.5 to 2 inches above that hole, Alright, I just shut the water main from outside. Now I'll flush the toilet and then I'll remove this. Do not remove the cap, without shutting the water, because the water is well pressurized. Okay, now to remove this, it's pretty simple. Just, pop this out. Yep, that's out. Okay, and then you want to push this down and then turn it. That's it. That's it. I cleaned this up already. I don't know if it's broken. It could be. I'm not sure. It doesn't look too broken though. Let me pull this apart. It looks just like this. Does it look like it's broken? Let me know. It's like this. Here, as you can see, there is still something here that's black. So basically, somewhere down there, a gasket made of a rubber was broken and got washed up. And I picked out most of it, and one of them was stuck in here. So maybe that was the reason why this is broken, but I really don't know. It's leaking quite a bit, so I decided to replace the whole thing. So now we'll, drain the water down here. There's still a lot of water in here. So I just place a towel around the pipe down there to block out the remainder of the water. Let's see if this helps a lot. That's the angle stop. This is broken, and we'll remove the pipe first and then this. Okay, so some water came out of the pipe, and you see the gasket is still there, not broken. So the stuff I found is not from here. Surprisingly, you won't make a big mess. It's just a tiny little bit of water. Okay, now I can pull this out. That's it. This is it. It's easier than I thought. And this towel absolutely worked. It served its purpose really well. You see here, it's still water. Okay, and the next step is adjust the length of the pipe, and obviously because this is not a new installation, I'm just gonna make it the same length as the old one. That's a pretty safe way to do it, right? Alright, now I think they're roughly the same. Remember, the purpose is to keep this head, above the water surface. I don't think this is supposed to be difficult. Well, go down there and tie this, and hand tied only. The old one was quite easy to remove, so no need to overly tighten this. Absolutely no need. And same goes with the pipe. Okay, so well, I'll just go and do this. This arm first, and then the pipe. Okay. Okay. Both are really tight now. Enough for me. And then now it's time to get this in. Okay, now I'll go and open the water main. So when it comes to the water level for the tank, you see 3384 and A6. This is a guideline for our toilet, and ours is 3386. So supposedly we want it to be here, but I figured that this is also okay. So we can just go to that level. And here, it's clearly too low, right? And the new model is good. You don't need to guess. You want plus, so just turn this a few times and see what happens. And unfortunately, to test this, you need to flush the toilet. Okay, let's flush it and see what happens. And we'll check the water level here in the bowl and then also in the back. Okay, you see the water is filling up. It's from here. Okay, and then now it's filling up the tank. We'll check back a little bit later. Okay, it stopped. Let's see. It's a little bit higher, but still it's not hitting the line. So let's increase it a little bit more. Oh, that's it. This is the end. I can no longer turn it. How about the water level for the bowl? Oh, I think this is perfect. No adjustment needed. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it comes up to almost 3384. So I'll keep it here and see if it works out well. If it doesn't, oh, I can still turn it a few times. Okay, this is really it. Okay. So if this still doesn't work, then what we'll do is we can remove it and then make it higher. We still have some room. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, this is good enough for us, I believe. It gives us enough flushing power for sure. And we learned something, right? Like once you adjust the length of the pipe, instead of just matching up, to the old one, which is a good start, you place this into that hole and see where it comes up to. And you want to match, you want it to be flush to the basically the edge of the toilet tank, because this way you can still adjust the water level using this. But then if you don't get enough water in the tank, you need to remove the whole thing and adjust the height of this pipe, right? And also listen to it. It's perfectly quiet now. Okay, so this is fixed. We don't have a leakage. This works perfectly, the new one. So that's it. This is way easier than I thought, I can tell you that.